score to Mike Gesicki. With 12 seconds remaining, Patriots stunned the Bills 29-25 to give Bill Belichick his 300th career regular season win. Quarterback P.J. Walker replaced the injured Deshaun Watson. Kareem Hunt scored the game-winning touchdown with 15 ticks left. Browns beat the Colts in a shootout 39-38. Patrick Mahomes tossed 4 touchdown passes. Travis Kelce had 12 catches for $179 and a score. Chiefs handled the Chargers 31-17. Kansas City is now 6-1. Lamar Jackson passed for 3 scores, ran for another, as the Ravens dominated the Detroit Lions 38-6. Bears beat the Raiders 30-12. An undrafted rookie quarterback Tyson Bagent's first career start. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
This story is called The Ugly Truth About Timeshare. If you think you've done your family a favor by buying a timeshare, you need my help. Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, CEO and founder of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started helping folks cancel their timeshare. And in the process, started what's now called the timeshare cancellation industry. Timeshare is the only thing that you can buy that you can't tell me how much it's going to cost or when it's going to end. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check to fill out any amount they want for annual maintenance and assessment fees. The crazy thing is, this never ends. Even when you die, your family's now going to be stuck with this burden. Stop the insanity today. Call my office now. If we take you as a client, I guarantee we'll cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call for your free information kit. 800-462-3333. That's 800-462-3333. 800-462-3333.
Well, let's see what's going on in the world. All sorts of things. On this Monday, the 23rd day of October, 2023. Halloween's a coming. Yeah, it's a week and a day. I don't know if Gabe Lemmers can wait. Yeah, he gets so excited. Well, let's see. In the news, a Labrador retriever in North Bend, Washington, is recovering after ingesting meth. Seems as though Jen Hunt said she and her dog were on a trail when the pup got into some trash and quickly started to look sick. The dog tested positive for meth. Although the dog will be okay, he now seems to have an interest in check fraud and copper theft. Yes. And if you've ever been around a Labrador retriever, for the most part, they'll eat most anything, anytime, anywhere. They're not proud. Labrador retrievers are always hungry. Let's see. And in other news, well, let's see. Oh, Snoop Dogg turned 52 last week. Did we miss that? Yeah. They say when he performs What's My Name, it's because he seriously doesn't remember. Snoop Dogg. Yes, he's definitely gone mainstream. Yes. Birthdays. We've got birthdays today, our big shot birthdays. Singer Barbara Ann Hawkins of the Dixie Cups is 80. Singer Weird Al Yankovic is 64. Bass player Robert Trujillo of Metallica, 59. Other birthdays today include actor John Huertas, 54. Actor Ryan Reynolds, 47. Actor Sekon Sengbo is 46. Actor Masela Lusha is 38. Actor Amelia Clark is 37. Actor Inbar Lavi is 37. Actor Jessica Stroop, 37. Actor Taylor Spritler is 30. Actor Margaret Qualley is 29. Actor Amanda Stenberg is 25. Okay, local birthdays coming up.
KXO AM 1230 has a special treat for Halloween. We'll give you a chance to win Weird But True World 2024. It's another great book from National Geographic Kids. Discover Earth's strangest natural wonders, animals, festivals, and more. Weird But True World 2024. It's a big hardcover book that kids of any age will enjoy, and you can win your very own copy. Listen to AM 1230 when you hear. And be caller number 13 at 760-352-1230 and win. It's easy, it's fun, and you could win. Listen for. And call 352-1230. Good luck.
Happy birthday, Monica Castro, Brenda Slagle, Gray McWayne, Haley Camarena, Cesar Luna, Alan N., Stella Thind, Debbie Witt, Lori Ridgway, Kevin Branscombe, Norma Basurta, Estrella Coronado, Diana Torres and Daniela Torres, Natalia Young, Martha Piros, Leslie Marshall, Jose Arroyo, Chico Valdez, and Bridget Padilla. Happy birthday from KXO. You know, I finally figured out what Chico's job at Vaughn's is. He's the one that, in the produce department, sticks the openings of the plastic bags together so you can't get them open. Yeah, I swear that's exactly what he does. Well, let's see. Well, according to a new survey, more than a third of 16 to 26-year-olds prefer to eat whenever they're hungry. Which, thanks to the rising cost of living and being very young, is most of the time, right? Yeah, that's the age. Feed me constantly. We've got news, and we're ready with a look at World and California news headlines right now. Brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. Israeli airstrikes are pounding Hamas targets in Gaza today as Hamas lobs rockets across Israel's southern border. CBS's Tony DeCopel is in Ashkelon.
Just this morning, a half dozen incoming. That is why we are standing here in flak jackets. This close to the Gaza border, you get about 15 to 30 seconds of warning before impact.
The White House is asking Israel to pause plans for a ground invasion of Gaza. Correspondent Ed O'Keefe.
Of course, somebody has the right to respond when something so terrible is done to them. The problem is those responsible are sitting among millions of people packed into that area, and their livelihoods need to be accounted for.
Just in, the UAW strike has expanded to a Stellantis pickup plant near Detroit. CBS's Scott McFarland says 9 Republicans are now vying for the House Speaker spot.
The big question remains, who can get 217 votes and get the gavel and get the House reopened again?
CBS
All those pitching for the job will meet.
CBS News Brief, Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
Headline news. The process of selecting a new House Speaker continues today on Capitol Hill, with Republicans failing to get nominees Steve Scalise or Jim Jordan elected after ousting California's Kevin McCarthy.
Unfortunately, the chaos has continued. We need to solve this problem. We got a wide open southern border. We got crushing inflation. We got war in the Middle East. This is not a moment in time to play around with learning on the job.
McCarthy on Meet the Press. The mother of the cinematographer for the movie Rust was in Hollywood over the weekend, observing the second anniversary of her daughter's death in a shooting with a prop firearm. Olga Solovi, the mother of Helena Hutchins, represented by attorney Gloria Allred.
But Olga wanted to be sure that she honored her daughter, remembered her daughter, by placing flowers on her gravestone.
Special prosecutor says they'll determine in the next few weeks if they'll file new charges against the movie's producer, Alec Baldwin. Gas prices averaging $5.44 a gallon statewide, down 18 cents from last week. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
In Big Tobacco's Fantasyland, children are the future. Here, tobacco companies are committed to higher education, offering scholarships to students who submit essays about the benefits of vaping. The tobacco industry even sponsors summer camps for kids. Don't worry, the tobacco-sponsored programs have been linked to leaving your kids more interested in smoking. In Big Tobacco's Fantasyland, the world's deadliest industry is your child's friend. See reality at undo.org.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective. A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Uh-huh.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide cleans better than the leading competitive free detergent, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
Plus, Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
Page one of the local news is a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you. At El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. An announced candidate for County Supervisor District 2, El Centro Mayor Martha Kadnes Singh has announced her candidacy. Singh took to social media to announce that she was a candidate for District 2, where Supervisor Luis Blancardi announced he would not seek re-election. The seat will be on the March ballot. Well, a woman was injured in a hit-and-run accident Saturday night. The accident occurred at Imperial Avenue and Crookshank Drive in El Centro at about 8:30 p.m. A woman sustained injuries to her arm, knee, and head, but declined to be taken to the hospital. The car involved, a gray 4-door sedan, was last seen southbound on Imperial Avenue. And a hit-and-run accident at an El Centro fast food restaurant ended in an arrest. The accident reported at about 11:15 Saturday night at the drive-through lane of a fast food restaurant on North Imperial Avenue. The driver of a pickup truck hit the back of another vehicle. Rather than exchanging information, the driver of the pickup drove off and was seen southbound on Imperial Avenue. Police were able to locate the driver, who fled. The 31-year-old man was arrested and booked into Imperial County Jail on charges of driving under the influence. The city of El Centro says a portion of Dogwood Road will be closed beginning today. The closure between Commercial and Main Streets on Dogwood will be closed between the hours of 7 p.m. and 5 a.m. The closure starts today and continues through Friday. You're asked to be cautious, follow all traffic control and detour signs, and better yet, find an alternate route. KXO News Time, 7:42.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
Well, Red Ribbon Week begins today. It's an annual event to remember the legacy of DEA Special Agent Enrique Kiki Camarena and to create awareness of the importance of living drug-free. Camarena from Calexico joined the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration in 1974. And in 1985, he was close to unlocking a multi-billion-dollar drug ring pipeline when he was kidnapped and murdered. Well, Calexico's interim police chief says he's going to retire. Victor Legaspi, recently appointed to fill the role of chief on an interim basis, says that he will step down He expressed his gratitude to his fellow employees and the city of Calexico, and has not said what prompted his retirement. That's it for page one of the local news. Page one, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. You know, they have 3 locations in the Imperial Valley. Yeah. At El Centro Motors at the Imperial Valley Mall and at the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. They also come where you are with their mobile vans, and that service available at no extra cost.
In America, the future belongs to everyone, so we engineered the truck of the future for everyone. Ford F-150, available with a Pro Power onboard generator and a variety of cab configurations for whatever you need to haul. Because the truck of the future isn't created for just a few. It's for America. Ford F-150. Drive one today. Come in now for a huge selection of vehicles, like the 2023 Ford F-150 with 0.9% APR limited term financing, only at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0.9% APR financing for 36 months at $28.16 per month per thousand financed, regardless of down payment. Payments may vary. Dealers determine price. Residency restrictions apply. For all offers, take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 10/31/2023. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
All offers valid at Imperial County Ford dealers. And it's page 2 of the local news. Page 2 brought to you this morning by Broken Yoke Cafe, serving the best breakfast in the valley. Well, a community conversation will get underway today. The 2-day conversation hosted by the Imperial County Workforce Development Board. Day 1 will be held today at the El Centro Public Library from 5:30 till 6:30 p.m. Second one tomorrow at the CAP Center in Calexico, starting at 5:30. The discussion both days on how Lithium Valley development may impact jobs and the local economy. Again, that's presented by the Workforce Development Board. And the County Board of Supervisors will be meeting off-site. They have 2 off-site meetings scheduled for November. Tuesday, November 7th, the board will hold a meeting at the Sealy Elementary School. November 21st, they'll meet at the Heber Community Center. Employees at an El Centro fast food restaurant reported a customer apparently fell asleep in the drive-through lane. The report made shortly before 3 a.m. Sunday at a restaurant on East Annenberg Drive by the mall. El Centro Police found the man asleep at the wheel with the car's transmission in drive. The 19-year-old who was asleep at the wheel was booked at Imperial County Jail on charges of driving under the influence. And have you seen a fire hydrant? Well, a fire hydrant is missing. The hydrant in the 500 block of East Annenberg Drive was reported missing Saturday afternoon. Police report indicates that an unknown subject took the fire hydrant from outside a retail store. The hydrant, valued at $3,000 at this time. There are no suspects. And the Heffernan Memorial Healthcare District will hold a health fair and 5K run scheduled for this Saturday at the Calexico High School football field. It's in collaboration with the Calexico Unified School District, and all students, parents, and community members invited to attend. Coming up, we'll take a look at the weather. KXO News time is 7:48.
Wake up with us at Broken Yoke Cafe. Open daily at 7 a.m. Serving you your favorite breakfast. From omelets, pancakes, how about eggs Benedict, waffles, and yes, Mexican breakfast too. Broken Yoke Cafe also serves lunch till 2 p.m. From sandwiches, salads, and yes, of course, the all-American cheeseburger. You can order online at Broken Yoke Cafe El Centro or call 760-352-9655. That's 352-9655.
According to the National Weather Service, a mostly dry, low-pressure system impacting the region over the next couple of days will lower temperatures back to around normal for this time of year, starting today. The weather pattern during the latter half of the week should keep temperatures near normal, while dry conditions prevail under periods of partly cloudy skies. 96 the high in the valley yesterday, 66 the overnight low. Wind gust up to 59 miles an hour at the Imperial County Airport, 64 miles an hour at NAFL Centro. Today, sunny with a high near 83. West winds 25 to 30 miles an hour, gusting up to 40 miles an hour. Those winds will decrease to 15 to 20 miles an hour this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 60. South wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 85. South wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. And we have 67 degrees downtown El Centro, 60% relative humidity. Wind is out of the west at 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles an hour at times. And page 2 of the local news with the weather, brought to you this morning by the Valley's best breakfast and brunch, the Broken Yoke Cafe.
Dr. Marcus, please report to pharmacy. There's an issue affecting many children that I can't solve alone. It's called toxic stress. It's how a child's body responds to difficult experiences, from harsh language to a painful loss. It builds up inside, making it harder to fight off infections and illnesses, and increasing the risk for lasting health issues. But there are steps parents can take to help. Learn 4 things you can do to overcome toxic stress at first5california.com.
It's sports time. Sports time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Major League Baseball, the American League Championship Series. Rangers pounded the Astros 9-2. Yeah. And, the deciding Game 7 is scheduled for today. And also, it will be Game 6, the Diamondbacks and Phillies in the National League Championship Series. They will play again today. Bob Melvin, well, is he going to leave the Padres? Probably. Yeah, well, he and the his general manager, director of baseball operations, Guru, just don't seem to get along. Melvin has been granted permission to interview with the San Francisco Giants, paving the way for an interdivision managerial change and the end of a contentious 2-year relationship between Melvin and his Padre bosses. Well, it's so like the Padres. Find a good manager and get rid of him. Yeah, well, just kind of move along. We had some football last weekend, Thursday night games, Friday night games. Thursday night, Central beat Imperial 14-10. Brawley shut out Calexico 40-0. On Friday night, it was Holtville coming from behind, scoring as clock ended. They beat Vincent Memorial 27-25. Kearney topped Calapat 58-0. And Palo Verde beat Southwest 38-27. KXO Sports Time is 7:52.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
NFL football. Well, yesterday, the the Bears. Yeah, they beat the Raiders 30-12. Meanwhile, the Browns nipped the Colts 39-38. Patriots picked up the 300th win for Bill Belichick. They beat the Bills 29-25. Giants over the Commanders 14-7. Falcons got by the Buccaneers 16-13. Ravens ripped the Lions 38-6. It was the Seahawks 20, Cardinals 10. Broncos got by the Packers 19-17. Chiefs clobbered the Chargers 31-17. It was same score, Eagles dumping the Dolphins 31-17. And the Rams lost, the Steelers beat the Rams 24-17. Royce Freeman, well, his first start in a while, 12 carries, 66 yards. That's 5+ yards per carry. Freeman, the leading rusher in the game for either team. Might that get him a chance to stick around? And Christopher Bell secured a berth in the NASCAR Championship finale. Bell took his Toyota to a win at Homestead Miami Speedway. Don't forget Monday Night Football, the 49ers and the Vikings coming up 4:30 this afternoon right here on AM 1230 KXO. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmht.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. And it's financial news, a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Cash-rich oil giants are taking advantage of high prices and surging profits to snap up assets and boost returns for shareholders, even as pressure builds for them to invest more in renewable energy. And it looks like Chevron is looking to put $53 billion into Texas Permian Basin, a part of the industry where Chevron has been a leader for years. Hess also has large assets in Guyana, which Chevron said would help grow its production over the next decade. So Chevron looking to buy Hess oil. ExxonMobil last year made a record $1.874 billion of profit. Well, actually, $1,874 of profit every second during the course of 2022. Meanwhile, 3 top Chinese pharmaceutical companies, which are backed by top global banks, are using endangered animal parts in their medicines, according to an investigation by an environmental protection group. In a report today, the Environmental Investigation Agency UK said it had found 72 companies licensed by China's drug regulator to be using body parts of leopards and pangolins, 2 species that face the threat of extinction. Among them are 3 publicly listed traditional Chinese medicine giants, Beijing Tongrenting, Tianjin Pharmaceutical, and Jilin Ayandong Medicine. Right now on the big board, mixed. The Dow off 33 points. The S&P 500 down 1. The NASDAQ up 18 points. Gold off $6.40 an ounce. Oil down 84 cents a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 83. West wind 25 to 30 miles an hour, gusting up to 40 miles an hour. Those winds decreasing this afternoon to 15 to 20 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 60. South wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Tomorrow sunny with a high near 85. South wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. And right now we have 67 degrees, 59% relative humidity. Wind continues out of the west at about 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. And overnight, winds registered up to 59 miles an hour at the county airport, 64 miles an hour at NAFL Centro. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil, El Centro.
The tradition continues. High school football on AM 1230 KXO. John Dripple and Carroll Buckley will be on the air with the best Friday night matchups. High school football on KXO AM 1230 is brought to you by
the CB Stop at Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, the Broken Yoke Restaurant, Southwest Security Services, and Stan's Auto Body, taking pride on fixing your car right.
And Friday night, it's the Bell Game from Cal Jones Field. John and I will be on the air at 6:45.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
On the Hour, presented by Indeed.com. I'm Steve Kathan. Israeli air attacks pound more Hamas targets in Gaza, and CBS's Robert Berger in Jerusalem reports a full-scale ground offensive could come at any time.
The Army says that it's carried out limited ground incursions with tanks and armored personnel carriers. They're described as probing missions. The idea is to try and gather intelligence on Hamas, where its hideouts are, where its tunnels are, and especially where those places are that it's holding more than 200 hostages.
A U.S. official says Israel has been advised to delay a possible ground attack to allow more time to secure release of those hostages. Reporting from Egypt, CBS's Chris Livesay has more on the latest efforts to get aid into Gaza.
For the third day in a row, a convoy of precious food, water, and medicine made it through that crucial Rafah crossing between Egypt and Gaza. Today, another 20 trucks. This is just a trickle, a drop in the bucket compared to the hundreds of trucks that were entering the Gaza Strip at this same crossing on a daily basis before the war even began.
CBS's Cammie McCormick has more on what the volatile situation in the Middle East means for some Americans.
With Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin warning of more danger to U.S. troops in the region, non-emergency staff have been ordered to leave the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad. And in Lebanon, American citizens have been advised to leave because of what the State Department says is an unpredictable security situation and a dwindling number of flights.
The UAW says 6,800 workers at a Stellantis pickup plant outside Detroit have joined the ongoing strike. Correspondent Scott McFarlane is following along on Capitol Hill as House Republicans look to try again to choose a speaker.
Now the nomination process begins anew with 9 candidates all vying for the job. All of them men, all of them members of the Conservative Republican Study Committee with a range of experiences and tenures as they seek a job that is second in line to the U.S. presidency.
Back from a vacation, Susan Hodgson found a family home in southwest Atlanta where no one was currently living had been torn down. She says a neighbor spoke with the demolition crew that did the work.
Said, well, look, I want to see a permit or something. And he said, okay. He pulls it out and he says, oh, I'm at the wrong address. And just packs everything up and leaves. And the house is down, gone.
And she's filed a police report. The company involved is said to be investigating. Checking Wall Street. Right now, the Dow is down 17 points. NASDAQ up 32. This is CBS News.
You need to hire? Indeed is with you every step of the way, helping you attract, interview, and hire candidates all from one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Dive into true crime on Pluto TV. Unravel the mysteries on Forensic Files and Dateline 24/7. Plus, watch thousands of other crime movies and TV shows, all for free. Download Pluto TV on all your favorite devices and start streaming now.
Exergen thermometers are a top choice of medical professionals at highly ranked hospitals across the U.S. Accuracy matters, so make Exergen the chosen thermometer for your home and family. Available at Walgreens and other participating retailers. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Klein tools are new at Lowe's, pros. Lowe's knows you want top brands and quality products, and Klein Tools delivers. Right now, get the Klein 3-piece Modbox mobile workstation for $319.94, and the Klein 5-piece cushion grip screwdriver set for just $34.97, both exclusively at Lowe's. Shop the largest selection of Klein tools, the highest quality tool brand at Lowe's. Because Lowe's knows tools, Lowe's knows pros.
A new university donation might make your skin crawl.
It's considered historic. The University of Michigan Museum of Zoology has acquired tens of thousands of reptile and amphibian specimens, including an estimated 30,000 snakes. UM undergrad Tony DiMaglio.
It is one of many species of garter snake that you can find in the U.S., and this one is from California.
The donations represent the lifetime work of two retired Oregon State University professors. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
A Milwaukee comic book shop is looking to sell a rare copy of the first appearance of Spider-Man. It's a copy of Amazing Fantasy number 15. The shop's owner says a couple found the book among a dead relative's possessions, and it could go for as much as $35,000. It was a 1962 version that details how Peter Parker was bitten by a radioactive spider, getting special powers. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Imperial Valley Business Resource Center is a one-stop shop for business development. We provide a complete roadmap to success for startups, entrepreneurs, and small to medium-sized businesses. Our in-house services include startup assistance, workforce development, manufacturing assistance, site selection, access to capital, accounting, cash flow management, permitting assistance, government contracting, international trade, incentive analysis, and more. Contact IVBRC today at 760-353-8332 or visit ivbrc.org to get started.
CBS News, a service of the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here.
Who's the honcho around here?
Carroll Buckley.
I am. Who are you?
Carroll Buckley.
They broadcast me out on the radio. 12:30.